The conqueror worm.
Mute. Motionless. Aghast. Is this doing anything for you? A couple times, it kept flashing when I asked to sit next to Emma. I feel so weird right now. Hey everyone, it's us again.
Yes, us.
We are very excited for part 2 of our Providence, Rhode Island little series thing we got going on here. And next up, we will be heading over to the Providence Athenaeum to see if we can come across the Edgar Allan Poe ghost. So I'm just going to start off by giving you guys a bit of background info on one of my favorite horror writers ever.
He's one of my favorites.
Edgar Allan Poe moved to Providence in 1848, and he came to Providence because he was courting a woman by the name of Sarah Helen Whitman. And Sarah Helen Whitman, she was a spiritualist, poet, and she was also a gothic horror writer as well from this area. She's very well known. And yeah, they were seeing each other for some time, and yeah, just enjoying each other. And one day, Poe decided to take Sarah to a graveyard for a picnic. That's my kind of, that's relationship goals right there. That's my...
Why don't you take me to a graveyard for a picnic?
Love me.
Come back, we'll go. I'm kind of not kidding either. He proposed to her, and she told him that she would marry him as long as he gave up drinking until the day of the wedding. He had a very serious drinking problem. So he told Sarah he was so in love, he was like, oh, I promise I will give up drinking until the wedding. I know your parents don't like it, like I'm going to do it for you. A few days go by, and he gives in and starts drinking. And the Providence Athenaeum was a place that they both frequented as writers very often. And Sarah received a letter from an unknown messenger at the Athenaeum telling her that Edgar Allan Poe had gone back on his word to her, and that they will no longer be able to get married because he had succumbed to his drinking again. So, heartbroken, they ended up parting ways, and Edgar Allan Poe, very soon afterwards, ended up in Baltimore, where he met his untimely end. The people of Providence have had reports of seeing his ghost for a very, very, very long time. There was a man coming to the Athenaeum, and he saw a man collapsed on the ground on the stairs as he was walking in. Now, of course, as most people would be, he was concerned. So he tapped on the guy, and the man turned to him and yelled,
The conqueror worm.
and then disappeared. Now, for people who don't have that much background in Edgar Allan Poe and his work, you would be like, what the f***? As this man was. So he went inside and he told them the story of what just happened to him on the steps. And the woman went and got Edgar Allan Poe's works and gave him the book. And she turned to the page where there is a poem by the name of The Conqueror Worm. The poem is about human mortality and that death is inevitable. So it's actually pretty ironic. There have also, on top of seeing, obviously, full-body apparitions, people have seen orbs, people have heard disembodied voices. And a lot of times people say that when they're there, they feel very, very sad. So we're going to go, and we are going to see what's going on there, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, guys, so we are here. Yeah, we're here at the Athenaeum, as you can see. These are the famous steps where the apparition was seen. And I'm gonna go over here to this cute little area. Oh my god, this is so scary right now. I'm gonna go sit right here. Siobhan. Siobhan. I feel really weird right now. Ooh, I feel so weird right now. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. Come sit down with me, like right here. Is it just me? Like I feel real, like I feel like it might subside a little bit, but I was sitting down here and I was like, ooh. 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 I got really uncomfortable.
I'm not feeling uncomfortable yet, but sometimes I feel minutes after you. Do you want us to read to you?
Yes. That's actually a good idea right now. So I brought my Complete Works of Edgar Allan Poe book so that we could read some of it and hopefully use that as a trigger for activity.
A voice from out the future cries, onward, but o'er the past, dim gulf, my spirit hovering lies, mute, motionless, aghast. Is this doing anything for you? Alright, so, did this...
I'm gonna break out the spirit box. Siobhan just got a new app.
So, my old app, basically when there's like facial features or something, it like picks up on it and it kind of like puts dots on it. It calls it like anomalies. So like, yeah, whenever something's weird or it thinks it like detects something.
I am going to read some of the Raven while having the spirit box up, so we're gonna see if we can catch anything. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna
S-Box. Scanning. FM.
Also gonna use my other one at the same time.
Saxophone.
Oh, I heard need help.
What do you need help with? Attempt came up.
Attempt.
What are you trying to attempt to do?
Oh, was it not? Did you hear Happy Labor Day?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping. As of some. Did you hear a bird?
I thought I did. Was there a bird?
And the silken sad uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled with fantasy. Is that Edgar Allan Poe here? Are you here? here. I can clap. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn off the spirit box. Is there any last words you'd like to say? This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. Have you been getting some stuff?
Hold on, I actually...
I'm feeling it all in here.
Over here.
Yep.
Okay. To this little corner.
Yeah. Why is that?
So, like, this detects anomalies. It's pretty good. I read all the reviews, and like 90% of the time, it's only Emma, and then a couple times, it kept flashing when I asked to sit next to Emma. And you can see it's not in like almost any other pictures, only like...
That's so interesting. So it's like right here.
Yeah. Which is exactly where you said you were feeling something. Are you trying to warn us of something?
So guys, it just said careful and explore right next to each other, and then my camera just turned off. I had to turn it back on. Mm-hmm. But they were warning us to be careful.
And there's like a bunch of red.
Yeah.
Why should we be careful exploring?
I think it's
crazy. Is there something that wants to hurt us? Is there something that doesn't want us here, or is there something that wants us to stay here? Alright, we're gonna say goodbye and follow us.
Nothing is allowed to follow us. Oh my god, yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Well, we are leaving
Maybe
now.
you're from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Because remember Philadelphia came up?
Goodbye.
Oh, I feel like we're going to review this and realize we got more than we did, for sure.
Hi guys! Let's rip the band-aid off. I don't think we found Edgar Allan Poe.
I don't think so either. However, there's also some information I forgot to bring up at the beginning of this one. So the street that the Athenaeum's on is called Benefit Street, and it's the most haunted street in Rhode Island. There are tons of ghosts there, and the reason why is that there used to be a lot of family plots and family cemeteries right where the street is today. And what happened was they decided that they needed to put in this road, so they either ended up paving over these graves or like moving the graves. So there's actually a lot of unmarked graves that like you're walking on when you're on that street. I definitely think we made contact with other spirits, especially a small child.
Yeah,
that's
so
pretty cool.
One of these new apps I'm using, it kind of like is good at detecting figures, like anomalies. And one of them got a very small looking person right next to Emma. One part of the video, I'm like, Emma, where do you think you feel energy? And where she points is exactly where we got the little ghost kid.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, you can definitely hear an audible hey on my audio when I was kind of nervous. I feel like we made a lot of contact. There were orbs all over the place.
Oh yeah,
Also, just, it was so crazy that, like, towards the end, the Ghost Radar app, how, it said, careful, explore, and then my camera turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think there was something warning us, like, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Be careful, this isn't all fun and games.
I feel like when I first went down to that area, like that hay, you can tell it was kind of like a angry, like kind of aggressive hay.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like there might have been other spirits there that were like, hey, just so you know, like, just be careful because there's something around you that is kind of negative, like, or, you know what I mean? So I think there were a bunch of different spirits there. I think some are good, some are bad.
Overall, Providence is it's a beautiful place. I'd love to go back to. It has some very haunted attractions. So look forward to seeing us in Providence and Rhode Island in the future. So
we definitely would like to go back to Providence.
Oh,
if
yeah.
anyone has any suggestions to places we could easily access.
If you guys are from any place like Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, Massachusetts, let us know where we should go visit. And we're always looking for cool places, so your input is everything.
We have a lot more coming. We got some really cool evidence at Boston Common, which is going to be our next video. So yeah, can't wait to share it with you guys. It's pretty cool. It's probably some of the best evidence I think we've ever gotten. So
oh yeah. You're gonna want to see this.
Okay.
Definitely. So please subscribe, like us on Facebook and Twitter. Bye guys.
Bye.